Good morning. So this reading is for Wednesday, July 31st. How is it the end of July? I mean, really, how are we there already? So let's get some energy around our past. One more. Our current energy. And where we're going. This is a really good reading. I can already tell the energy it feels very strong. I am picking up, I know we're in Leo season. I'm definitely picking up a lot of Leo energy. We're actually already in Lionsgate portal energy. So it does hit its peak on 8/8 in an 8-year. And it did start on July 26th. So this energy is already here. It's showing up pretty strongly in all the readings. And so what I like about this showing up here at the bottom of the deck, the Four of Cups, this is about overcoming some sort of disappointment here. There is some sort of change that is taking place that is really causing all of us as a collective to really step outside our comfort zone, really focusing here on overcoming something. There's a lot of healing that is taking place there. I started seeing that in some of the astrology over the last month or so. See it more happening in August, where whatever wound is coming to the surface, it's really kind of giving us lots of opportunities to work on it. And a lot of the energy is a very easy flowing energy. And so there's just naturally going to be organic ways to heal this energy. This disappointment is also one of them. And so it's kind of like when you least expect it, things get better. That's what this Four of Cups indicates. So looking at the past here, I'm getting the Eight of Wands, High Priestess, and the Strength card. What's really interesting to me is the first thing that I noticed here. Strength is Leo, so it's an 8 card, Eight of Wands. Right in the center is the High Priestess. This is a lot of trusting yourself, really kind of building your own confidence back, stepping out of your comfort zone. And so I like what's happening here because it's not about sitting still and just kind of sitting in that victim mentality. That is not happening here. There's a lot of stepping out, being bold, being courageous, finding new ways around obstacles or challenges, finding ways to address anything that's coming to the surface that needs to be healed. That's the energy that I'm picking up from the past. And so this is a very assertive type of energy. When I look at current, I'm getting Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Moon. Queen of Wands, I mean, this is more Leo energy. So it's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. More Leo since we're in Leo season here. Really taking some sort of action here. Ace of Cups, putting yourself out there emotionally. Moon, very strong emotions connected to it. You feel very strongly that there is something that you need to be doing, that there is a path forward for yourself, and you are going to do whatever you need to do to get on that path, to stay on that path, honor it, really honoring yourself here. Very, very strong energy. When I look at the future energy here, so I am getting the Six of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Magician. So the Six of Pentacles, it's feeling very generous, very open, and you only get to that place when you do feel this kind of inner balance within yourself, when you get to a point of, I have everything I need. Let me share my resources with other people. Let me share my time, my energy, my knowledge with other people. And that's what this feels like. So whatever it is, you're honoring yourself, and it's really building your own confidence, putting yourself out there. Death and the Magician, it's also kind of triggering a transformation inside of you that more aligns with what you want, going after your dreams, your goals here, really setting yourself up for some sort of success here in the future. This is really a very strong, you're triggering your own success, your own abundance. Nothing is just going to fall into your lap. It's all the steps that you're taking right now. You're doing it. You're creating it. Tell me about that Eight of Wands. And the Strength card. With the Eight of Wands, I'm getting the Six of Cups. you were trying to get back to some sort of happier time in your life. You were really thinking and looking upon the past with a lot of just maybe admiration, this nostalgia type of energy, where it felt really good to kind of look upon the past. But it's also about honoring the past, really finding your way forward. It doesn't have to be all negative when you look at the past. There's a lot of positive out of it as well. With the High Priestess, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. So trusting yourself, because the Four of Pentacles is your foundation. This is you really, okay, I have everything I need. This is kind of my baseline. This is what I need in order to survive. That's what the Four of Pentacles represents. And so when I look here at the past and all of the steps that we're taking, it's looking upon the past with some sort of fondness, but not sitting in that energy, not holding on to it, thinking we can relive the past. It is about moving forward, but it's moving forward from a place with a solid foundation here. And with the Strength card, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a student. So this is somebody who continues to learn. So every step that you're taking, you're constantly evaluating, reevaluating. Is this the right path for me? Is this the right decision for me? Taking in all the information before you take some sort of action here. So really kind of looking at it through a very mature lens. It's not about, I've got all the answers today. It's like, I've got the answers that I need for now to whenever. And then as I continue to go, I'm going to continue to learn new things, and I'm going to incorporate that new information. So if I need to pivot and go in a different direction, then I will. That's what the Knight of Pentacles indicates. And with the Strength card, you're going to do it. I mean, these are things that you've already kind of set into motion here in the past energy. That's the path that you're on. So let's get this Queen of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands, clarified by the King of Pentacles. So I like this energy for a couple of reasons. You've got the Queen. So the Queen, so there's a lot of masculine and feminine energy happening here. So we've got a feminine energy in a masculine sign. We've got masculine energy in a feminine sign. This is a lot of balance that's taking place here. The actions that you're taking are very grounded and practical and meant to set you up for some sort of long-term success. It's a blending of, let me incorporate some information before I take some sort of action that is meant to kind of reinforce that stability. So it's really kind of playing on this Strength and Knight of Pentacles that I just picked up on in that past energy. This is really taking that mature lens because you're coming at it from a king-queen standpoint and not like a knight-page standpoint. With the Ace of Cups, I'm getting the Two of Pentacles, prioritizing what matters the most to you. And so there's going to be lots of information that you kind of learn during this entire process, during this entire journey. Not all of it is going to be of equal weight. There's going to be some things that really kind of speak to you, and there's going to be some things that are maybe not so valuable to you. And so it's about really being able to identify and distinguish the two. What's important, what's not important. Let me put my time and effort and energy against what is the most important here. And with that Ace of Cups, it's about really aligning it with your emotional well-being. What is it that you need in order to feel emotionally fulfilled? With the Moon, I am getting the Seven of Swords. This does indicate that, yes, you're moving in a direction that completely aligns with what you want and how emotionally grounded you feel and kind of keeping that. This indicates to me, the Seven of Swords, that you might be keeping some of this stuff to yourself. The Moon is a secretive energy because it is kind of your internal emotions. This Seven of Swords indicates that there are things that you're keeping to yourself right now. How you really feel about the entire situation, maybe even the decisions that you're making, whatever comes next. You might not be so open to have the conversation with another person or anybody really. You're just kind of keeping it to yourself right now. Tell me about the Death card. Okay. With the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting the King of Swords. The King of Swords has a lot of clarity. So this is masculine energy and a masculine sign, and this is about moving forward. This is emotionally detaching yourself from a situation, knowing that you don't need to kind of be in your feelings in order to feel grounded and practical and like you can give your resources to other people or share your knowledge in some sort of way. That King of Swords is a very strong energy. It can be a little bit cold, but again, I am picking up that you're probably keeping some of your feelings to yourself, or maybe all of your feelings to yourself. And so people on the outside might just see you as some sort of generous person, but it's because they're only seeing that one piece of you. They don't understand the depths of the emotions connected to it. With the Death card, I'm getting the Ace of Cups. And it feels a lot like, because you're going through some sort of internal transformation as it relates to what you want and what's going to emotionally fulfill you, this has everything to do with why you're keeping it to yourself. Until you get to a place where you're comfortable sharing your emotions, you're just not going to, and you don't need to. Right now, you're just kind of figuring out what your next steps are. It's, again, stepping out of your comfort zone here in the past, and it's helping you kind of navigate this way forward. But until you're comfortable in where you're going, in that path forward, you're not really going to open up and tell other people. With the Magician, I am getting the Two of Swords. I'm going to get another card on this Two of Swords because this is about standing at a crossroads. So this indicates that you're going to have a couple of paths presented to you that are going to lead to exactly what it is that you want, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest here. So let me get some additional details on that Two of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So the cards, there are a few. I usually get 3 cards when it comes to something like this, but there was 4 cards that wanted to come out. So with that Two of Swords, so really standing at the crossroads, trying to figure out what your next steps are going to be. The Magician, I want to be able to see the path clearly, which one is going to lead to exactly what I want here. There is this sense of taking the road less traveled, and I say that because of the collection of cards. The first one out is the Knight of Swords. I've got the Nine of Pentacles. I've got the Death card. And I've got the Hermit. As you continue to work on yourself and really heal yourself, you're going to be able to figure out which is the right path forward for you. One of these is going to lead to some sort of abundance, and internally you're going to know exactly what that means. The Death card is where I'm getting this kind of road less traveled, where this kind of crossroads is going to show up out of the blue, but you're not going to be completely unprepared. This is not something where it's going to completely catch you off guard and you're going to be standing there completely still, not sure what to do for long periods of time. This is something where you're going to look inside yourself and figure out, okay, well, I know what I need to do. I know which path intuitively is going to be the right one for me. I know which one is going to lead to the success. That's what this Hermit energy, this Virgo card is all about. You've been doing a lot of work, you've been transforming, you've been healing. And so looking at it through this transformed, healed lens, this is the path less traveled. It's going to be something different than you would have chosen maybe 6 months ago because you're coming at it from a different headspace. So this is the reading for Wednesday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.